Good morning, Derby. Today on February 5th, I'll be covering your announcements along with Augustina, Luke, Kate, and Alex. Now to Augustina with boys swimming.
The Derby Dragons boys swim team held over the first ever all-virtual meet on Wednesday, February 3rd. Even though this meet looked different, your Derby Dragons showed up ready, beating BCS with a score of 47-39. Highlights included first-place wins in the 200 medley relay and the 200 free relay and the 400 free relay. Sixth grader Quinn O placing first in 200 freestyle and 50 butterfly. Elliot R placing first in the 100 IM and 100 backstroke. Finn M placing first in the 100 breaststroke. Coach Warnica and Coach Kelly are so proud of all the swimmers. The Derby boys will have their next virtual meet next Wednesday, February 10th. Even though you can't physically go to the meets this season, be sure to tell the swimmers that you see in class and on Zoom a good job and good luck at the meet. Go Dragons! Library Reading Challenge has begun. We are still excited to share great books from the past year with our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. But this year, we have even more books to choose from and less requirements to participate. Our goal is to get you reading new titles with no stress and possibly of a small reward. Visit the Derby Library 2021 webpage for more details. Now on to the commercial break.
There's a big issue in our world. This issue is pet shelter adoption. If you are old enough to adopt a pet or donate, you can be a huge help. About 7 to 10 million animals come into pet shelters each year. There are lots of animals you could adopt. Adopting from a shelter will help break the cycle of pet overpopulation. Even just adopting one animal will make an impact. Lots of pet stores get their dogs from puppy mills. Puppy mills are abusive places where dogs are shoved into tiny cages and forced to breed. Rescuing ensures you won't be supporting. Little things will go a long way. Even if you cannot adopt a pet, there are many ways you can still help. Fostering animals, donating money, spreading this information with others, and volunteering at shelters will be a huge help. Thank you.
Seventh and eighth graders, if you think you lost a personal novel or book during locker cleanout last year, we may have it. Please send Miss Sindler a Schoology message right now with the title of the book you're missing. On February 15th, we'll assume that the books aren't going to be claimed. Unclaimed books will be given to the Derby teachers for their classroom libraries. February is also Black History Month. Black History Month is a nationally honored celebration of important figures and achievements by African Americans. Throughout the broadcast in February, you will get to learn about important African Americans who have impacted our world. Here's today's featured persons.
Chadwick Boseman was a writer, actor, and director. He was most known for his role in Marvel movie Black Panther. He was born on November 29, 1976, in South Carolina. Chadwick started his career in the early 2000s. He appeared in movies such as Get On Up, Black Panther, Avengers Endgame, and 42, and so much more. Boseman won many awards during his acting career, including an AUDELCO in 2002 and a BET Award for Best Actor in 2018. He spent many hours of his free time visiting children with cancer, but unfortunately Chadwick died from colon cancer on August 28, 2020.
Hi, today we will be recognizing Aretha Franklin. Aretha was born March 25th, 1942. Aretha was very interested in singing at a very young age. She would sing at New Bethel Baptist Church in Detroit, Michigan, where her father was a minister. From a young age, Aretha was involved in the fight for civil rights and women's rights. She became a civil rights activist, donating money to civil rights groups. Aretha also made a song called Respect and You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, talking about the changes she wanted to see.
Derby NJHS is excited to announce that they are extending the donation date for the school supplies drive. You can now donate until Friday, February 12th, 2021. The donations will go to the students at Nolan Elementary and Middle School in Detroit, Michigan. They need basic school supplies like markers, glue sticks, and colored pencils, erasers, and crayons, basic things that we all use every day. There's a box right inside the main doors of Derby where you can drop your items. Ask an NJHS member or Mrs. Kamek about any questions you may have. In a few months, it will be the 1-year anniversary of school closing in Michigan due to the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic swept across Michigan and the world, changing everyone's lives. Broadcast Day School will be hosting a daily student panel where we reflect on the past year. We will have segments dedicated to specific topics, and you can be featured on the show talking about your thoughts. For our first set of panels, we will be discussing topics like, what is something good that happened in 2020? How has 2020 challenged you or changed you? What has your family done to cope with the pandemic, and how is your mental health during this horrible time? These are just some of the topics that you can participate in. If you are interested, visit the Google form link shown on the screen to sign up. Broadcast Day Square will review submissions and invite you to a panel discussion if you are selected. Submissions are due by February 12th before midwinter break. Now to Mr. Miller and Mrs. Kelly.
Good afternoon, Derby Dragons. I'm Kate, and I'll be finishing off for your afternoon announcements on this snowy day. It is currently a high of 19 and feels like 7 and is cloudy. Brr, it's cold. Today's fun fact is the tallest person alive is a 37-year-old man, and it's 8 feet and 28 inches and set the world record in 2009. Also, today is World Nutella Day. Yum. I hope everybody had an awesome day and a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in on these afternoon announcements today, February 5th, from our news crew. Bye, Derby Dragons!